Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with a forecast for you, with a tarot forecast for the first couple of weeks of January 2019. Happy New Year. So I'm doing things a little bit differently. First I want to say thank you so much to my Aquarius people. I think Aquarius was the most viewed video for December. So I just wanted to say thank you so much and I hope you enjoyed this one. And Happy New Year. Thanks for joining me. I hope everyone's had a nice time over the holidays. I'm doing things a little bit differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing the first 2 weeks of January and then I'll be doing a separate video for each sign for the second part of January. I want to give you guys more videos. I want to get better organized here. And hopefully with Uranus going out of my financial sector, I can find some sort of routine. You know, I've been struggling with that for, it feels like forever. So yeah, do that. And then I'll be pulling one card as the overall energy and advice for the month. And then a few cards for your work sector. Now work includes your work, your money, your career, your business, your studies, anything to do with paperwork, permits, visas, that sort of energy. And then a few cards for your emotional life and love life. If you're single, if you're coupled up, or whatever it is that's triggering you emotionally that you may need advice with. Okay, if the scenario that you're dealing with, if you're happy-go-lucky, then the scenario might not necessarily pop up in the cards. We're asking for guidance, and that means usually problematic situations turn up in the cards so that we can give guidance. Okay, we can find a way to resolve them, to deal with them. Watch your sun, your moon, and your rising, your Venus, your Mars, whatever you want to watch, go for it. Sometimes I just watch random signs because I've got to have that sign in my chart somewhere, and if I feel drawn to watch it, I'll watch it and find something useful in it. So just watch whatever you want to watch. And yeah, hopefully you have the best year ahead. So let's have a look. So for Aquarius, sun, moon, rising for the first 2 weeks of January, give or take a few days. Overall theme and energy. 2 of Pentacles, work life and financial life, and this is the, I think, Golden Universal Tarot, I think. Okay, or the Gilded, no, it's the Golden Universal Tarot. Ooh, I've seen the Star and the Nine of Cups together several times now, so definitely watch your other signs or whatever other signs you want to watch. Okay, let's get into it here. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Temperance card, 3 of Swords, Star card, 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. Right, I didn't talk about your overall energy first. I got overly excited. So overly excited. Overall energy, the 2 of Pentacles, and this is your guidance for the time that we're looking at as well. So of course this could be a time of decision making. I've seen the 2 of Pentacles in this position before as well. It is coming up as watching your finances, minding your budget, coming up with the budget, and that could be to, you know, stabilize your expenses after the holidays, or making a budget for the year ahead. Okay, that sort of energy. This is also looking at your plans, your resolutions, what you want to do for the year, but it's not just like wishful thinking. It's actually coming up with some sort of a plan. It doesn't have to be perfect or fully thought out, but it's like, okay, what do I want to do this year? I feel a lot of motivation, so I don't know what Mars is doing for you, but it's like, okay, what do I want to do this year? And I know I can do it, I just need to get organized. Okay, so that's the energy I'm picking up on this 2 of Pentacles. Choices. So you might be looking at choosing between 2 jobs, 2 people, 2 places, 2 living arrangements and situations, or a big choice. Do I stay or do I go with this energy? And it is something that is impacting your sense of security. So whether that's your money or your emotional stability, wherever you get your sense of security from, that decision is impacting that area of your life. You might be juggling multiple things at the same time, multiple responsibilities, taking on 2 jobs, 2 strands of incomes, your job, your business at the same time, that sort of thing. The message there is try not to burn yourself out. Try to get creative with it. Try to have some fun. As difficult as it sounds sometimes, because we are talking about responsibilities, so we can't really not take them seriously, but try to not take them too seriously, because it will wear you out. Okay, you're doing a good job, you don't have to worry, so just go with it. Okay, this is also about finding a balance and finding a rhythm during this time as well. Right, so career, finances, work, studies, your business, what's going on here. So for some, you are looking at becoming the entrepreneur, but you're waiting on something, because the Queen of Wands is looking at the Temperance card. So it's like, okay, is it ready? Is it coming? Can I get started yet? What's going on? And Three of Swords there is a little bit of tension, a little bit of stress. Okay, it is definitely temporary, because I feel like you're trying to keep yourself busy with the Two of Pentacles while you're waiting for a decision to come through. And I feel like this is around paperwork, visas, permits, anything to do with taxes, loans as well. You've got plans with that Queen of Wands. It's like, okay, I need this, yes or no, I need this paper, I need this whatever, and then I know what I'm doing, I just need that to get going. And so you're starting off the month and the year really a little bit anxious and a little bit, okay, is it ready, is it ready, is it ready, can I go, can I go, can I go? Because with the Temperance card there, you kind of had to be patient with it, maybe since the time of Sagittarius of last year, somewhere around November, December. It is coming. It is coming. Now with that Five of Cups, I want you to be careful, because it's not going to be, either it's not 100%, so you get the green light, but it's like, but there's still more to come, or you get the initial response, but then you can get started, but there's still things that you need to keep going. Okay, so it's like you get the first stage, but there's still something that needs to come in before you can move on to other stages, but there's still something you can do. Okay, and I want you to be careful with the energy. Okay, don't get disappointed that it's not perfect, or it's not 100%, or it's not complete. All right, focus on what you can do and just get going with it, because you do have a really good idea, you have a really good plan. Okay, a really good perspective, a really good handle on things. I feel like you're finally following your path, your dream, your life purpose for some of you. Okay, definitely, and you're making a change, becoming an entrepreneur, starting your own business, whether that's on the side of a job or doing that full time, or changing your career to something that you really, really love. That could be happening as well. That could be happening now, or you've made the plan, you've taken the initial steps, and again now you are waiting for just one last thing before you can get going. For some, I feel like this is going back to school to complete a degree, and you're waiting for the paper, or you've been taking a course or a class, and now you're waiting for that paper so you can go into work and ask your boss for a raise, or to put you in a different bracket, whatever that means for you. And then it's like, okay, I've got plans, I got things to do, where's that paper? But yeah, as I say, it's something's coming in with the Five of Cups. It still opens the door for you, it still allows you to move on and get started, but it might not come exactly how you wanted, when you wanted, or it's not fully coming in 100%. Try not to focus on that and what you're not happy with, and try to just get going and do what you have been planning to do. Okay, because you do get the yes, you do get the approval, the papers, the visa, the permit. So that's good. Okay, for others of you who've been looking for a job for quite some time, maybe you've gone on interviews and you didn't get a call back, or you got on interviews and you were told no, sorry. With the Five of Cups, maybe it's been going on for 5 weeks. And the message here is, try not to get impatient. Keep going, because again, something from November, December time is now reaching you, okay, during this time. And it's a big fat yes. Okay, it's something that you thought was over already. It's something that you thought, okay, well, I didn't get that, that's done. Or I don't even qualify for that, you didn't even apply. Something that was in focus a while ago now is reaching you. There's an offer that's coming your way from that time. Okay, something that you've already kind of mourned over the loss of, kind of situation, and now it's coming back. Okay, and it's like a dream come true. It took a while for them to give you that answer, or to give you that feedback, but it is reaching you. It is reaching you, okay? And it's beautiful here. So whatever you want to do, the message is, don't wait about it, don't stress about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get going with it, okay? You have the good idea, you have the good plan. You just have to think a couple of steps ahead. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you have the idea, you have the right attitude, so just get going with it. Believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself and go for it. Start the conversation, chase the people, apply, go for it, okay? Don't wait until the perfect time, and don't wait until it's fully planned out, because things change, okay? So we can spend a year coming up with a plan, and then by the time we're done with it and we're happy and it's like, okay, it's good now, it's perfect. When we look at it, it doesn't apply anymore, okay? Certain parts of it just don't make sense anymore. So we have to start over, and in that time, we don't actually do anything other than that planning, okay? So it's kind of like a waste of time in the end, okay? When we spend so much time planning something to make sure that it's perfect, and in the end, we can't even use that plan, okay? So we've wasted time, we didn't actually do anything, and we can't use the plan either. So just something to keep in mind, yeah? But this is looking very good, very, very good. So let's have a look at your love life here. This is the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. So emotional life and love life for Aquarius. First half of January 2019. Emotional life and love life for Aquarius. First week of January 2019. What's coming in? Okay. So for love life. Nope. Okay. So, 2 of Wands, the Chariot, the Devil, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, 4 of Cups. So you've got the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups, and again, I've seen that combination before, so definitely watch your signs. Okay, here's what we're getting. 2 people, and this is if you're single and looking, or single, not necessarily looking. We've got 2 people, Cancer and Capricorn. Like be their sun, their moon, their rising. A choice between 2 people to start a partnership with, okay? Start a relationship with. Now these 2 can be new people. It can be that you know these people. They could be exes, or one of them's an ex. Any sort of scenario is possible here. There is, you know, gestures of affection, flowers, compliments, action taken towards you with this energy. So it's talk, but there's also action, okay? I feel that before it was just talk, and now they're doing something about it as well. Because with the 4 of Cups, it can talk about an on-again, off-again relationship, okay? Or dealing with the same person or the same situation more than once. And it's like, I don't know if I should trust you. I don't know if I should trust this, because I've heard it all before. Heard it all before, didn't play out very well, don't want to get into that again. And so I feel like for some, if that's what's going on, that's what pushes them to do something about it. So talk the talk, but then walk the walk as well. Because you're telling them that just talking about it is not enough anymore, because I've heard it all before. So this is someone trying to prove to you that they mean what they say. And I feel like this water sign is very, that's what the cards are talking about, this water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in particular, Sun, Moon, rising, okay? I feel like this is the person coming back. This is the person that, you know, you've heard it all before from. And now they're actually trying to do more about it to prove to you that they mean what they say. Okay, I feel like this is someone who made decisions on a whim, or made decisions based on how they felt, and they changed how they felt very easily, if that makes sense. So you can really rely on them. So maybe that's what the Devil energy is there for as well. You can really rely on them to be there, to be ready, responsible, in a good mood, okay? Because maybe that's what you needed with the Devil card. some sort of stability, some sort of predictability, okay? Rather have a boring relationship as something you know you can count on, as opposed to fun, but then you don't know if it's still going to be here tomorrow. Fun and loving, because there are feelings there, but I feel like there's a level of immaturity that messed things up before. I feel like this is someone's last chance, okay? If that's the scenario, I feel like this is someone's last chance to prove that they mean what they say, that they have changed, okay? Because with the Four of Cups and the Devil, it's like I've seen it all before. I want to believe you, but really I can't after everything. So they're gonna have to up their game. They're gonna have to do something they haven't done before, okay? To prove to you that they mean what they say. This could be happening to you, okay? This is energy, could be vice versa, where someone is telling you, if you want a last chance, this is what you need to do. I don't care what you're talking about. I've heard it all before. I need to see some action, okay? For those of you in existing relationships, I feel that you might be dealing with someone who's a little bit controlling, my way or the highway, not really willing, or they don't know how to relinquish control or meet you in the middle. That may cause some stress, some anxiety, and disappointment. And for you to consider, is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? For others, I feel like you have given someone a second chance, and it turns out that slowly but surely is going back into the old pattern. So your decision is, do I stay or do I go? Okay, with this energy. For others, this is a decision about moving in together. Which house to buy? Maybe you've been looking for places for too long, now you're getting tired of it. And it is a big commitment, it is a lot of money, tying yourself down to that kind of mortgage. But this is about finding the right one, because it is a victory card. Finding the right one, making the commitment, signing the paperwork. For some, it's moving far away or even moving abroad with this energy. Maybe that's the news you're waiting on from the government or whatever, for you to get the permit, the visa, the paperwork, the citizenship, okay, that sort of energy. Something you've been waiting on, again, since November, December time, with Capricorn and Sagittarius there. It's been around 3 months, or you were told it was going to take 3 months, or something along those lines, or 3 weeks. Been waiting on it for 3 weeks. It's coming in the 4th week. Okay, but there's good news coming in for your relationship, whatever you've been waiting on, to do with the partnership, to do with an approval, paperwork. Especially if you've had to deal with the government and jump through hoops. Okay, it is coming through. There is, this is beautiful energy of some sort of proposal, whether it's for marriage or being together or starting a relationship or anything like that. But there's something about it that doesn't make you very, very excited. Either, again, it's someone you already know and you've seen it all before, and it's like, I don't really want to get my hopes up again. I'll give you a chance, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. Or this is about forgiveness. Someone asking for forgiveness, and they're really trying to show you that they're sorry. But again, I'm getting recurring pattern, cycle, vicious cycle, addictive, codependent situation. Maybe someone who's an addict and they keep trying to clean up their act, but they end up going back in the same pattern over and over again. So for some, you might be dealing with that. And the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands is a decision of really, how far do you want to go here? Or how many times do you need to see this pattern or this cycle to make a different choice about it, okay? If you do want to, if you're open to meeting new people, you can't be a wallflower, okay? The Four of Cups is like the wallflower energy. Like I'm open to meeting someone, but I'm not really open to leaving my comfort zone. So I want to meet someone, but I don't really want to make the effort. You kind of have to, okay? You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to, again, there's this energy of it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, there's an idea over what's perfect or how it should be, and it's not going to happen. And I feel like that's what's been holding you back and making you feel discontent when it comes to love life and meeting someone. So maybe it's a good time to revise your expectations. It's good to have expectations, it's good to have standards, but when they are unrealistic, it just makes us unhappy because they're never met. Okay, so it's a good time to revise what you're looking for, because there is especially this strong water sign and fire sign energy as well. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, who are ready to come in, but again, they're not exactly what you've been looking for. They're a good option, they're a good solid option, but there's something where they're different than what you expect. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Remember, that's not a bad thing, okay? When we start attracting different people, or people we would describe as not really my type, that's a sign that we've learned some karmic lessons, and we're no longer attracting the same type of individual that's been a soulmate to teach us those karmic lessons, okay, if that makes sense. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that you're now attracting different types of people to your life, okay? So it's just about keeping an open mind when it comes to love. But there are options, absolutely. So now I'm going to pull a couple of cards to serve as guidance or advice. Now, this is a deck that I made up for myself. I've been telling all the signs. I've made up for myself, not really intended for anyone else to see, so it's nothing fancy. It's just my writing on some cards. I might turn it into a proper deck, but now is not the time. Because I've been looking for an oracle deck that I can use regardless of the topic, and I haven't found it, I just decided to sit down, channel the messages, and make one for myself. I've been using it for myself, and it's been very insightful. So I decided, even though it's nothing fancy, I decided to use it for your readings as well, in the hopes that it will be useful for you as well. So let's have a look. For Aquarius, Sun and Rising, advice for their career, their finances sector, first couple of weeks of Jan. And for Aquarius, Sun and Rising, advice for their emotional life and love life, first 2 weeks of January 2019. So career, finances, we've got friends and family, helpful people. So this talks about, again, someone working on your behalf, someone working behind the scenes, really trying to help you out. This Queen of Wands can be someone who's helping you get things sorted, someone who's working on your behalf again. So again, a mortgage advisor or a broker, they keep going to the bank or they keep going back and forth to get you the best options, okay? For others, this is saying allow friends and family to help you. Even if it's just venting, that's that's them helping you as well. They're allowing you to vent, but allow them to help you, because there might be something that you need to combine. There might be something that you need to be flexible with, and again, there's this flexibility that's needed, okay? I've got the feeling that you've got something in your head that you're expecting to see, and if it's not happening that way, you're not sure if it's something that can be trusted or something that's right. Keep an open mind, because I feel like with the Temperance card especially, this is divine timing, and with the Star card, it's like everything's happening the way it's meant to for your highest good. And sometimes, or well, actually very often, that is different than the image we have in our head. So that's just something to keep in mind. Listen to the people you trust. They're going to tell you this is a really good situation, this is a really good thing. Okay, go for it. I think you should go for it. I think you should stop worrying. So listen to the people who are trying to help, okay? You will have support in this sector of your life, whether it's financial support or giving you a place to stay, or again, a shoulder to cry on, or a pep talk. But you will have support from the people around you, the people who care about you. Okay, so allow them to help, whatever you need, okay? Allow them to help. They'll do their best. And that's how you move forward. That's how you get out of a rut, okay? For your emotional life and love life, we have blessed encounters, new relationships. Okay, so for a new relationship, you have to get rid of the old energy. So that's the Devil and the Four of Cups. Now that means getting over the hurt. So releasing the experience, just taking the lesson, okay? Releasing the pain, taking the lesson from a situation from your past, whether it involved a Capricorn, a fire sign, or a water sign, doesn't matter, because you have the potential for a blessed encounter and a new relationship to start that's actually a really, really loving, nourishing, supportive kind of relationship that can go a long way, all right? But you have to make room for it, and you make room for it by releasing the past and opening your heart again and opening your mind to different possibilities when it comes to love, to different types of people than the usual type you're attracted to. Okay, that will be the key to starting a new relationship that actually can go a very long way for you, and it will give you everything you need and more. And in existing relationships, now this is about new phases to the relationship, or a renewed energy coming to the relationship, which again can talk about reconciliations or giving it a second chance or starting to invest in the relationship once again, is what's coming up here. Being on the same page with your partner. If you've been dealing with an online relationship or a long distance relationship, this is saying you'll be coming closer together and starting a new phase to that relationship, whether it's the fact that you're moving in together or you're moving closer to each other. That can be happening with this as well. But yeah, definitely a new sort of phase in the relationship, because I feel like traveling is important, moving is important with this energy. And for others, again, you could be starting an online situation or a long distance relationship. I do get the sense that this someone is they're very different than what you usually go for, okay? Foreign place, foreign culture, foreign land, just a very different type of upbringing to yours. And again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It will help you get out of the ruts and the patterns that have been part of your emotional life and love life, okay? So that brings you emotional healing as well as romance and true love, okay? So that's really, really good. Really good, okay? So that's your reading, Aquarius. I think it's the longest reading I've done, and it's just how it worked out, but I think it's also as a thank you. I wanted to say thank you again for the fact that you were the most viewed video in December, so thank you. I really hope you've enjoyed your reading, and I hope you find it useful. And I'm looking forward to your thoughts, okay? Let me know what you think. Let me know how the cards apply to you if they do. If nothing makes sense to you here, it just means it's not for you at this time, and you can watch your other signs and whatever other signs you want to watch. But yeah, keep an open mind. Take what resonates, disregard the rest. Watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and whatever else you want to watch. Have a wonderful time ahead. Have a wonderful year ahead. Thank you for all your wonderful support. Special thank you to my patrons. And I will speak to you again very, very soon in the next video. Bye for now.